Excellent. Boo 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 boo. Yeah. Hey, so I'm checking out the new drivers from AMD. I do believe there's a slight increase in performance from the last drivers, but it's been like how many months? Like 2 months since the last drivers. So yeah. But yeah, an improvement's an improvement, right? So yeah. So yeah, happy new Pope Day. Happy new Pope Day. They picked a new Pope. The old Pope died, Pope Francis. That guy was not too bad. I mean, he was still the leader of a historically oppressive organization that resisted the rise of science and still does to an extent. So like, yeah, but Pope Francis as Pope goes, he wasn't too bad. He didn't seem like he was that bad. And what's funny is that like the day after meeting JD Vance, he dies. So the joke is that JD Vance killed the Pope Francis. And what happened was the cardinals or whatever, the religious guys had another meeting, had a big fat meeting where they picked the new pope. They picked the new pope, and it goes in rounds of voting or something. And one of the people, or the first round, nothing happened, and black smoke came out to say that nothing happened. But then the next round, white smoke came out of their little chapel thingy, which signifies that, oh, we did make a pope, and the new pope is an American, the first American pope. So Pope Francis was pretty nifty because he was the first. Well, he was an American pope too, right? But he was a South American pope. But really, he was like what's it called? An Italian pope. But this pope is an American who hung out in Peru for a while. So he's got connections to South America as well, which is nice, you know. But he's American. He's from Chicago. Man, Chicago got all the cool stuff. What's up with that? I barely think about Chicago. Yeah, and so, but maybe I should be thinking about Chicago, right? Like, I'm sleeping on it or something. Like, what's going on? But, yeah, Chicago, what was it? Chicago's got Michael Jordan, one of the popes, and I forget what other stuff, but yeah, Chicago had a lot of the stuff. Well, yeah, everyone went up the Mississippi up to Chicago. That's the big town. So, anyways. New pope, and the new pope took a name like Leo. He took the name Leo, and so everyone's calling him by his new name. Isn't that neat? How the pope can just pick this old guy can just pick a new name, and everyone's like, cool, we'll call you by your new name. No problems, no issues, right? Do you see how easy that is? To go by people's preferred names? It's real easy. We do it all the time. The new pope guy is going by the name of Leo. And the name Leo is significant because that's the name popes pick when they want to symbolize social justice. Like, ooh, social justice. That's pretty good. That's something we need. Like, the United States is suffering pretty bad from a lack of social justice. And without justice, there's no peace and no prosperity. That's just the way it works. I think I have to make that machine again, but I don't have enough emeralds, and I don't want to trade to get the emeralds. So like, I'll probably make it out of some other block. But yeah, pretty neat. New Pope. New Pope goodness. What other fantastic news can I discuss? In the case of Abrego Garcia. Abrego Garcia, remember, he was a guy, he was not here legally, but he'd been here since he was 16. And he fled a bunch of gangs in El Salvador. Yeah, he was just living life until the government randomly arrested him and randomly deported him to a prison. Not even just you know, arresting him and sending him to another country. They fucking imprisoned him. They paid to imprison him. So that's kind of crazy. Like, I can understand if, well, that's right. The government decided that he was a gang member. No trial, no jury, no due process. The government just said so and then acted on it. So, you know, this is all breaking the Constitution, right? This is the United States, us Americans, we went to war against the fucking empire for this kind of issue. That being accused of a crime and then not having due process. So yeah. Anyways, the judge has been trying to get to the bottom of it because it looks like the government disobeyed a judge's orders to do this. So she's trying to get to the bottom of it, but the government keeps stalling. They keep stalling the government, and so no, the Abrego Garcia is not a she. I think Abrego Garcia is a oh, I don't know. Which one does it go? Yeah, Abrego Garcia is a she, I think. Judge Zini, and then Mahmoud Khalil. He's the other guy. Remember him? He was just chilling, living his life. He was a legal resident of the United States. He was here legally. And the government just decided to lock him up. They just said, we don't like what you're saying. We're going to lock you up. Like, what? Like, didn't you guys bitch about free speech? And here you are fucking locking up this guy for what he said? So that's some bullshit going on. And then the thing is, it's not just the government, it's fucking Marco Rubio. Little Marco is weighed in on this as Secretary of State. So Secretary of State's a pretty high level, like, cabinet position. It's pretty high up there. You know who else was Secretary of State? Hillary Clinton. So, like, it's not a little position, it's a big position. Could you imagine if Secretary of State Hillary Clinton talked shit about some guy, one of the guys from January 6th, one of the insurrectionists? I mean, those guys deserve it, right? Because they literally tried to overthrow the United States with violence. So, but even then, that's still not something that the Secretary of State should be weighing in on. But imagine she did weigh on it and said shit about the January 6th people. They would flip the fuck out. MAGA would flip out. So, Mahmoud Khalil did nothing wrong. He broke no laws. He is here legally. And the reason why the government is took away his liberty and is trying to expel him is because they don't like what he says. Now that's another thing that the Americans went to war over, if you recall. In fact, it's even written down in our Constitution that the government cannot deprive you of your liberty for what you say or think. So here's the government doing exactly that. Now, we also have this court system to resolve disputes without violence. And so we're going through this court system to resolve this dispute. And the government has been dragging their feet about the whole thing. The whole time the government's just dragging their feet, making it take as long as possible by shifting their reasoning and abusing the good faith of the judge. Well, the judges are starting to get fed up. So this one judge told the government, okay, government, like, I want you to show your work. I want you to, I'm going to go mining because, like, I'm not doing anything. So I need to, like, do something. Let's go mining. Right. Okay. And I go mining by going to the water. So the judge is like, all right, government, I want you to show your work. I want you to give me a list of all the times since 1975 that the government has expelled a person from the United States based on your reasoning, which is foreign policy, for foreign policy reasons. Because that's what Marco Rubio said. He weighed in and said, oh, this Maoud Khalil guy, he's got to go because of foreign policy. He threatens the United States foreign policy. Now remember, he didn't do anything. He didn't break any laws. He's here legally, and all he did was express his statement. What was his statement? Genocide is bad. That was his statement. Genocide is bad. And for saying that genocide is bad, the United States government wants to imprison him and kick him out of the country. For saying genocide is bad. Like, what kind of government arrests people for saying that genocide is bad? A fucking white supremacist government, that's what. A tyrannical government, that's who. So the government, so the judge is like, all right, fucking government, tell me all the time since 1975 that the United States has kicked out somebody based on what they said because of foreign policy reasons. And I'll give you 24 hours to do it. Well, the 24 hours is up, right? And it should be easy. It is easy. Because, number one, the government should have already checked past case law and only acted based on precedents, unless there was something compelling. And they didn't say anything compelling. So you know it's suspect. But in any case, even if they did look, they would find zero. It's the easiest assignment ever. Because there's 0 people that they've ever expelled for foreign policy reasons. Like, zero. Unless you're talking about, like, Russian spies. I mean, but that's different, right? Like, Maoud Khalil is not being accused of spying. He's not accused of anything. That's the funny thing. He's not accused of anything. He didn't break any laws. They just want to get rid of him because they don't like his speech. Alright, you know what? This light here is not doing it for me. I'm going to fix this real quick. Alright. There we go. Much better. So, yeah. And then, so, the judge gave them a day, 24 hours, to compile this list of 0 people. And so, that was yesterday. And then today, 24 hours is up. And they're like, alright, where's your list here, government? What do you got for me? And the government said, oh, we need more time. Like a week. We need like a week to do this. To find the government saying we need a week to make a list of 0 people that would prove us wrong. we need a week. Why do they need a week? Do they need a week really to do that? No! They want to waste time. They do the Donald Trump thing. They want to waste as much time as possible by abusing the good faith of the court. But the court is done, right? The judge is done. He's got no more. He's got no more patience. So it's like, oh, you want a week? How about I give you a day? I'll give you 1 day to get your shit together. And if you can't get it done in a day, show me what you've gotten done so far. Show me your incomplete work. To at least let me know that you are indeed working on and not just bullshitting me. And so the government's got 24 hours now to do that. Not the week they wanted to waste time, but 24 hours. And if they can't get it done in 24 hours, they have to show what they've got so far. So they can't just sit on their hands and do nothing. I mean, they could, right? They can be like, nah, judge, fuck you, judge. They can do that. The government could do that. But then the judge at that point says, well, I've got nothing left. Like, you're flagrantly disobeying my orders. And so the only remedy I have left in order to make my orders stick is to put you in jail. That's called contempt of court, where the judge orders the U.S. Marshals to imprison people until they comply with the orders of the court. And Donald Trump can't pardon that away. He can't do anything. But we haven't gotten to that point yet, because I guess it's really important that the judge get it right, because they're gonna get challenged. Like, there's gonna be an appeal or whatever. So it has to be airtight. That they have to exhaust every possible remedy before they get to that point. So, like, it's kind of shitty, because what's happening? Fucking Mahmoud Khalil is deprived of his liberty for no fucking reason. Oh shit. All this time, he's just sitting there like, screwed. Because the government doesn't like what he said. Which, you know, it's his right. It's his right to say whatever he wants. The government doesn't have to like what he says. Like, he's not inciting violence. He's not asking people to wage war against the United States. He's saying genocide is bad. And that's causing the US government to flip out. Understand, the United States government has a history of genocide. So, like, it's not, you know, it's not a controversial thing that genocide is bad. That's why it's so shocking that the United States government would imprison someone because they said that genocide is bad. Anyway, so that's happening with Mahmoud Khalil. But then you got Abrego Garcia. And what's going on there, right? Because the Supreme Court ordered Donald Trump to bring him back. But Donald Trump doesn't want to do it. He said, I could do it, but I'm not gonna. And then he tried to say, oh, it's because that's what the lawyer said. Bullshit. The lawyer, he doesn't listen to what the lawyers say. That's a fact. The lawyers told him, hey, this whole January 6th coup is illegal as hell. And he did it anyways. So no, Donald Trump doesn't listen to the lawyers. He does whatever he wants. Because he's a wannabe dictator. He wants to be a dictator. So, and then in another episode, there's this woman, I forgot her last name, or her first name, but her last name is easy to remember. It's Ozturk. Ozturk. Like, and Ozturk, she is a PhD student at a university in Boston, Massachusetts. PhD, right? And she was just walking around when a bunch of fucking plainclothes government agents like rolled up on her and snatched her away, and then took her to Louisiana. And people were freaking out. I mean, people freak out about it. The government just fucking disappeared someone. I know that fascists are trying to say that the Constitution doesn't protect illegal immigrants, but that's bullshit. You can even read it yourself. The Constitution protects everyone. Everyone. Not just citizens. Everyone. Everybody. So you can't believe what the government says, or at least not the orange clown people. The orange clown people are like insane. The orange clown posse is shitty. Orange clown posse. So Ozturk, she was imprisoned in Louisiana, and she won a court order to be moved back to Vermont. And then from Vermont, she's gonna see a judge who's probably gonna give her bail. So she'll be out, she'll be free again. But holy shit, she was imprisoned a month, and then the government was compelled to say, well, why did you imprison her? And the government said, oh, because like 2 years ago, she was co-author of a newspaper op-ed saying that genocide was bad. Oh shit, there it is again. They imprisoned her because she once said genocide was bad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the American government? I mean, it's not even the American government. It's the Orange Clown administration, the Orange Clown regime. It's this regime. They are fucked up. Like, regime is the word to use because they're illegitimate. They're fucking breaking everyone's constitutional rights all over the place, and then daring the courts to do something about it. So I mean, we're kind of fucked, right? Because the Supreme Court already ruled that the president is immune. So when you do that, they pretty much gave away their power. John Roberts was the one who did that, and the Republicans on the court. The Republicans pretty much gave away their power to Donald Trump. So now Donald Trump is ignoring them. And John Roberts gave an interview the other day saying that, oh no, you have to obey the courts. The courts are really important. Well, dude, that's a little late for that now. You already gave away your power to Donald Trump. You think he's gonna listen to you now? You just made him immune to your power. Why would he listen to anything you say? Like, I can't believe they did that. I thought for sure the Supreme Court would protect their own power, But these guys are such fascists. They gave away their own power to Donald Trump. And now that Donald Trump is using it and ignoring them, they're trying to claw it back. But, ooh. A little late though, guys. You can't uncook that baby. The baby's cooked. You cooked it. So we'll see, right? The lower courts are still trying to like act as if they have power, but the way the government is acting, it's like the courts don't matter anymore to them. We don't care. They don't care about the courts. Like, we'll see tomorrow, right? That's why I'm saying, like, I'm all for Abrego Garcia. I'm all about having our rights, respecting our constitutional rights. But I don't think anything's going to happen with him until the courts start putting people in jail. When they start putting Trump officials in jail, then you will see movement. But I don't think before then. The government's just going to stall as long as they can. Because they know that they lose if it ever goes to actual court. They'll lose. They've already lost, right? They lost at the Supreme Court, but they don't. But they're acting like they don't care. Like John Roberts could have like crafted a better response. He crafted the response in the weakest way possible, just so Donald Trump had wiggle room to get out. And now he's upset that Donald Trump is using the wiggle room that he gave him. Like, you dumbass. Like, I'm not a lawyer or a judge, but I read what they say a lot. Their takes on stuff. It's not like reading a book, but it's better than nothing. Better than not knowing. Dude, I'm getting hit from every direction. I need to light this place up. That's right. So we got Ozturk, Abrego Garcia, and Maud Khalil. There was another guy. There was a gay hairdresser that they picked up and sent to I don't remember his name, but yeah, this guy, he like they just picked up just so many people. It's dumb. Oh, that's right. That's the other thing I want. Like now the ships are gonna start running out. Like, no more, holy crap, look at the size of this place. Oh, I should heal up. Okay. Okay. Oh no. That's the whole reason why I came here. Yeah. So those 3 cases at least. That's all going on at the same time. Bill Gates came out with an article or an interview today, and he said that Elon Musk has killed, like he thought it was interesting that the world's richest man killed a bunch of the poorest kids in the world. And that's pretty much what happened. Elon Musk, when he cut US aid, he killed a bunch of people that were relying on that aid to stay alive. I heard like the first person died within like a few days because they were on oxygen that was provided by US aid, and it was cut off. So he just had no air and he just fucking died. Because of Elon Musk. Why did they have this why did US aid give him this oxygen? Because they're poor, their country is poor as fuck. That's why. The world's richest man killed the world's poorest people. Because he's such a fucking Scrooge. Yeah, dude, wait till Christmas. Holy shit. I just don't understand why people thought a billionaire would help them. Like, yeah, don't call people stupid. Well, I should have kept the Silk Touch to deal with less inventory stuff. Less inventory stuff. It's all about the water in Minecraft. Like, everything cool is in the water. Like, half the caves are flooded. You might as well just get enchanted water gear. It's pretty nice. It's like you're flying. No jumping to go get stuff. No nothing. And there's plenty of air. It's not like I'm ever like worried about air. Like, oh no, I'm almost out of air. Oh. There! Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. So yeah, they're gonna start laying off truckers and dock workers. It's gonna suck. I think Elon Musk wants to like get all the government data so he can make an AI to like pretty much like be the Skynet over Americans and like control them. If he has all their information, he can and plugs it into AI, and he controls the AI. He can control everything, which is what he wants, right? He's a dictator. He's a fascist. And Republicans, the Republican Party is a fascist party. You gotta understand that. You know those guys that we fought against World War II? That's the Republican Party. And like, if I try to talk to these people, and it's like we have different realities, completely different realities, completely different. Like they don't overlap at all. So that's no good. Hey little guy. I hear rain. I'm probably near the surface. No, I'm at Y level 17. I'm nowhere near the surface. Maybe I'm imagining it. So, I did bring something new today. A, ender chest. Ender chest. Oh shit, what's that note? What's it doing, dude? Ugh. Shader madness. It's like a poor man's shulker box. Oh wait. Don't use that one, use this one. Silk touch. Let's change up my mining strategy. But yeah, so new Pope, and the new Pope hates JD Vance. It's so funny. JD Vance killed the last Pope, so the new Pope hates him. So funny. Pardon me. I like the lantern, it's like a better light for some reason than the torch. You gotta watch that JD Vance. Well, no, you gotta watch all the government people. all the Trump fucking orange clown regime people. Oh, that's the other funny thing. The Donald Trump picked the orange clown. He picked like a Fox News TV woman to be the DC Attorney General. Like, he's picked, that's like the second guy, or second or third guy he's picked from Fox News. For his government. It's the weirdest thing. It's like he's paying back Fox News for helping him by making them government officials. But like I said, we live in different worlds, man. Like, I can't talk to Trump supporters. I can't even talk to them. Like, the other day, like literally yesterday, I was on Facebook and somebody made like a page about mail-in voting to make it, to talk bad about it, because Republicans hate mail-in voting, because mail-in voting thwarts all of their traditional voter suppression. Like, understand that, like, before it was Republicans, it was Democrats, and they were called Dixiecrats. They were the Southern Democrats, and so that, if you understand Southern Democrat, that's like basically a Confederate, the Confederates. Southern Democrats are Confederates, basically, and they were in the Democratic Party, Dixiecrats, up until like 1965. What happened in 1965? In 1965, the Civil Rights Act passed by Lyndon B. Johnson. A bunch of people got murdered or assassinated. JFK was murdered. Malcolm X was murdered. Oh, I'm drowning. Malcolm X was murdered. Bunch of people were murdered. Malcolm X, JFK, RFK, Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody was assassinated. So Lyndon B. Johnson used the momentum. I don't know. Used their deaths. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to get the Civil Rights Act passed. And that pissed off the Southern Democrats so much, all the racists, the Confederates, so much, that they left the Democratic Party and joined the Republican Party. That same year, all the black Americans who had registered Republican switched to Democrat. So that's how the parties flipped. I mean, I'm not saying the Democrats are perfect. There's a bunch of bad Democrats. But Republicans are like the spiritual successors of the Confederacy. So I was talking to this, and they hate mail-in voting because mail-in voting wrecks all of their traditional voter suppression tactics. Like, look in Georgia, right, which is a Confederate state. In Georgia, they have to vote in person, and the polling places for Black Americans is always like broken, or there's not enough voting machines or whatever. So it takes like 8 hours of waiting in line to cast a vote. However, if you live in the rich white parts of the state, there's no wait at all. There's plenty of machines. They always work. There's no issue, no problem. So it used to be that since you had to wait in line for so long, people are like, well, we got to help people vote and like endure the line wait. So we're going to go up and down the line and give people water to help them, like, because you're in line to vote for 8 hours. And the government then passed a law, the Republicans passed the law, saying it's illegal to give people water in line for voting. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is going around literally paying people to vote, to vote for his preferred candidate. Literally paying people. And then doing $1 million lotteries. So he's totally fucking bribing people. But that's okay, right? Because he's that's for white supremacists. That's for white supremacy. So there's no issue there but it's an issue if you help black people try to vote by giving them water while they wait 8 hours to vote. Now, that only works if you have to vote in person. But if you don't have to vote in person, then Republicans can't purposely deprive your district of enough voting machines. So they can't make you wait in line for 8 hours. They can't intimidate you at the polling stations. They can't do anything, and they hate it. So they want to get rid of mail-in voting. So I was on Facebook on this page created to get rid of mail-in voting, and I started talking to this old Republican guy, and he was complaining that mail-in voting is why Oregon is Democratic. And then I asked him, all right, well, what about, I mean, because, like, you know, we live in the same world, so I'm going to be, I was like, what about Utah? Utah also has mail-in voting, but they're not run by Democrats. If mail-in voting makes it a Democratic state, why hasn't Utah become Democratic? And he didn't have an answer for it. All he could say is, oh, they don't have Portland, that's why. Well, it's a fucking city. They have Salt Lake City. Big deal, dude. Of course they don't have Portland. They're not fucking Oregon. They're Utah. Why would they have Portland? But that's how he hand waved away the fact that Utah has mail-in voting but is Republican. Because it doesn't fit his argument that mail-in voting is a Democratic thing. He can't even look at it. He can't even look at it. Then he tried to talk shit about ranked choice voting. Ranked choice voting is a way for Americans to strengthen their vote. They get a stronger vote with ranked choice voting. Instead of just, if there's like 5 people and you can only pick one, now you can rank people, and that way you can vote for who you really want and not get stuck with just the party that's gonna win anyways. And he was against that. And he's like, oh yeah, the Democratic legislature is looking to like, it failed in Oregon. We tried to pass it last year and it failed. And he said, oh well, the Democrats in the Oregon legislature are gonna pass a bill to make that happen anyways. And I'm like, really? Can you give me a link? And so he gave me a link to the bill. And when you read the bill, it doesn't say it's going to enforce it. It says we're going to study it. That's it. So the guy was lying about what the Democrats were doing in Oregon. And when I called him on it, when I said, oh, like, you're lying. It doesn't say that at all. When I called him on it, he disregarded it. He said, well, the fact that they're even studying it is no good. And it's proof that mail-in voting is wrong and the Democrats are corrupt. I'm like, right? There's no way we can talk to each other because we live in different worlds. Like, I tried to talk to you and you're not in the same world as I am. So there's like no frame of reference to share. We can't have a shared understanding if we live in different worlds. I live in a world where, you know, reason and evidence are big deals. And he lives in a world where loyalty to Donald Trump is the big deal. And the two are not compatible. And the test is really which one of us is closer to the truth. Because nobody owns the truth, right? Nobody owns it. We have as much as we have our own little truths. But we don't own the big truth. The way, like, the big truth. The ultimate truth. We don't own it. Nobody owns it. In fact, the whole point, like, of our understanding and our behavior is to try to be as close as possible to the ultimate truth. Some might say the ultimate truth is God himself, God itself. That God is truth. And so that the whole point is to get as close to truth, as close to God as possible. Well, not for this other guy. This other guy didn't care at all for what the truth was. All he wanted was to push his agenda. And when I called him on it, and I tried in good faith to come to a common understanding where we could combine our truths together, when I tried to do that, he wouldn't do it. Well, it was impossible. It was just not possible. Because whereas and then you have to wonder, well, which one of us if neither one of us could come to a common understanding, then the question is, which one of us is closer to the truth? Well, that guy doesn't care at all about what the truth is. He doesn't care at all. For him, the most important thing is loyalty to Donald Trump. Like, I tried to like look at the world together with him, and he wouldn't look at the world together with me. He couldn't see it. So I don't know if that's the situation with all Republicans, or just this guy, or what. It's a whole new world. Look at all this good stuff everywhere. It's everywhere I want to be. Yeah, we're in some crazy times, man. Because this guy who isn't looking at the world for anything is supporting Donald Trump, who's shitting all over the Constitution. Oh, did you hear? We lost like three jets fell into the ocean. Either 2 or 3. I can't quite get clear on it if it's 2 or 3. But I think like we lost 3 Super Hornet jets. Each of those jets cost $80 million. So we lost $240 million worth of jets. Doing what? Doing what? Bombing a bunch of dudes in a fucking in tents in Yemen. And why are we bombing them? To help Israel commit genocide. Like, it's so stupid. It's stupid. Ta-da! Outside again. Outside! Ha ha ha. Oh, this is getting filled up pretty quick. Maybe I should be breaking these. Well, no. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy world, man. Popes dying. New popes being elected. The government... Hopefully government officials get held in contempt and get imprisoned. Because nothing's gonna change until people start going to jail. Like, maybe Donald Trump is immune from the law, but nobody that works for him is immune from the law. Oh, that's right, Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, was at a budget hearing today and didn't have a budget. He didn't have any budget prepared, so he couldn't ask Congress for any money. And Congress was asking him all sorts of questions, and he couldn't answer anything. It was like crazy. Of course, Republicans control Congress, so they're probably going to give him money, even though he didn't ask for a budget. But I don't know if that's going to be the case after 2026, because I'm pretty sure the Democrats are going to take control of Congress. Nobody likes Donald Trump. I wouldn't say nobody, but Yeah, his popularity's dropped like a rock. Where's that little hole? There. I went through a little hole to come over here. Where'd I find it at? Through a little hole. Yeah, this isn't it. Now you're just getting lost. What are you doing? Yeah, get out of here. What are you doing? Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better. Downwards wetter. Take it from me. I watched The Little Mermaid so many times because that's like one of the few things we had to watch on VHS over and over and over again. Anne of Green Gables. That's funny. My mom was into that, dude. And I had a crush on Anne of Green Gables. That might be where I got the idea that girls like poetry. It's from her. Her reading of The Highwayman was pretty good. Shot him down like a dog in the road. No one's gonna hear this. You know what? I probably should make a more efficient smelter. I can, like, look at this. It's beautiful. Yeah, I remember watching this version of Peter Pan. It was live action Peter Pan, but not the Disney version. It was a live action Peter Pan, and the person playing Peter Pan was a woman. I don't know. I don't remember who the actress was, but yeah, it was a woman playing Peter Pan. And now everyone's freaking out about trans. Like, who cares? Let people be, dude. I think a school district in South Lake Tahoe is switching. They were in Nevada, and I think they're switching to California because I think Nevada has like anti-trans laws, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to California where we can have our trans athletes be okay. And people were flipping out about it. It's like, haha. Wah wah wah. But funny things are going on. Funny things. I mean, I think there's still like ongoing protests against Donald Trump. It's still going on. Good. It's kind of crazy times. Ugh. Nani? Nani? What? Oh. Let's see. That's right. Woke is awesome. Woke is fantastic. I love woke. Bitches, I love woke. More people should be woke. Woke should be the default. I mean, that's what America is. It's like, do you know what the Enlightenment is? The Age of Reason? The United States came out of that, you know, that tradition. It might behoove you to find out what it is. Behoove you. I'll behoove you. Oh, this is a big cave. Another big cave. I have random blocks. Sure. Ha ha, look at all you zombies. I laugh at you, zombies. I laugh. Look at me. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I remember back in the day when Minecraft was only like half as many levels tall. And I would mine out a place. I'd have to move to like a new area because I would have dug up everything. And now, like, that just doesn't happen. There's so much minerals everywhere. Like I just get lost in the caves and just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going, dude. Don't give up. Woke is great. It's called being enlightened, dude. The Enlightenment is a thing. You know who didn't like the Enlightenment? Fucking Confederates, that's who. So are you a Confederate? Then if you're not a Confederate, then you like woke as well. Because woke is what gave you your rights. It's the ideas behind your rights. Like, kings were not woke. Not at all. Endless. It's endless. How do I know I've been here? Because there's nothing left. I've taken everything. Everything. Give them nothing and take everything. I like woke. I like woke. Woke, woke, woke. I like woke. You know what I don't like? People who hate woke. I don't like them. There was that lady who made $500,000 because she called a little black girl the N-word. She made money off of hate. Like, it's like the most disgusting thing ever. It's fucking disgusting. Like, America can be this land of great ideas, but it has to deal with its legacy of slavery and genocide, which won't happen with Republicans. I mean, Democrats are bad too, right? Eric Adams is shitty. From New York. Schumer is shitty. Joe Biden gave an interview saying it's my fault that Trump's here. No shit, dude. Like, have you seen pictures of Gaza? That's your fault too, you fuck. So yeah, Democrats aren't perfect, but they're not trying to overthrow the fucking government either. Like, are they helping billionaires, or are they helping regular people? And I'd say, yeah, Democrats tend to help regular people, and Republicans tend to help billionaires. There's nothing left. Move on, move on. Oh, is that like sea foam, like foamy water, and like the flowing of the water? Is that what I'm hearing? Not rain. I'm hearing water falling. Okay. It's a new texture pack, so. Yep, this place is cleared out. Where to next? When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart's desires can come to you. Okay, Disney. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Hot water, hot blocks. So yeah, that's the news for today. New Pope, who hates JD Vance. Oh yeah, there was like a Catholic prophecy that the 113th Pope is the symbol for like the end of the world or something. According to some guy, like 900 years ago. I don't know anything more about it than that. But this Pope is supposed to be the end of the world Pope. But how many times have we heard the end of the world before? I mean, like, I lived through fucking Y2K. In some ways it was the end of the world, I guess, but... I think cell phones had more to do with that than Y2K. Like, the invention of the mobile phone with cameras in everyone's pockets, that changed things. Everyone has a camera. Everyone can be a star. I'm watching you. Ah la 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 la. Ah la 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 long long long. Ooh yeah. Ooh, it's karaoke tonight. If I want to go do karaoke. But it's a Thursday, dude. I don't know. Hang out with a bunch of strangers? Make a fool of yourself? No, thank you. I do that anyways. I do that at protests, thank you. Yeah. I want to say Julia Roberts for the Peter Pan, played by a woman, but it's not Julia Roberts. That's like a modern actress. Modern-ish actress. Ah! Cave-in! Captain Caveman! Ugh. Nobody is watching this now. Yeah, not now. I did all my talking in the beginning. It's all front-loaded, man. Now it's just me playing Minecraft. Not even playing Minecraft because like I'm just gathering materials. Really, I should be building something like a train station. I mean, I got the Statue of Liberty I'm supposed to make, but I don't really feel like making it right now. I don't really feel very liberated, you know? Like, when the government is fucking arresting people for what they say, that doesn't feel very liberty to me, you know? When the government is depriving people of due process and taking away their liberty, like, that doesn't seem like a very just government. To me. Mama. Ba da ba ba ba. Boop boop ba da ba ba ba. Mama. Oh hey. I found another cave. Fancy that. It's the same cave, just another part of it. Get rid of some stuff. Make more room. Sure, why not coal? Sure. Why not coal? Why not? It's right there. Just take it. Take it! Take it! Claim your birthright. The coal is yours for the taking. Yeah, no one's gonna watch this. This is all like crazy. Crazy making. Look how fast it's going. Everything is going so fast. Oh my god. So fast. I wouldn't be able to watch it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Here, let's see if I can put some stuff away. Getting pretty full there. This is like pretty good, pretty productive. How long have I been going? Like a little more than an hour. Okay, hour and 20 minutes. Pretty good, man. Like what a haul. Yeah. Gonna go to another protest. That's like my Saturday thing now, I guess. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. Nothing in there. I mean, yeah, I've like eaten this place up. Pretty good, right? I can get more coal if I want, or I mean, sure, it's right there. Coal isn't as important as it used to be. It used to be that there was no way to like get renewable lava for smelting, so you had to like rely on coal, and it was awful because, you know, dug up all your coal, and of course you need coal for torches, so like it was just annoying. Now there's so many resources everywhere. It's just easy. Easier. So you can spend more time building, which I never do, right? I'm like, why don't I build? And I'm like, I don't know what, I mean, I have built stuff. It's not like I haven't built. It's just like, nothing lately, I guess. I was thinking of making another train station, but then I'm like, man, make it like the last one I made already? I don't want to do that. I want a different kind of train station. I like those ones where you fall off the edge. But I gotta remember how to do them. Oh, I remember. I know how. Okay. Well, now I just have to go do it. Okay, I think I'm starting to like get familiar with this area. And, well, I mean, like, I ate it all up. Time to go, man. How'd you even get here? Like, where are you? Like, it's all gone. You got everything. How do you get out of here? You did it. You mined it out. It's gone. Congratulations. Oh, here we go. Ah! How to get back? I have no idea. I don't know where I am. I'm in a hole. Here we go. Ta-da! Alright, those are ice fields. It's probably on the other side of this mountain. Yep. There it is. Look at that waterfall. Where does it go? Climb the waterfall. Yes, go chasing waterfalls. Ha ha ha, where am I going? Some dark caves over there. Alright. What I need is a boat. A boat. Freeze. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at this. This trim. How neat. Wait, wrong way. Ha ha ha. So yeah, the new drivers from AMD, they're pretty nice. They're working good. Smooth. This texture pack is pretty decent. High res. So yeah, I mean, I've built some stuff, just not a lot. Look at all these boats. Alright. Well done, sir. Well done. So yeah. Exciting, isn't it? Minecraft. We know your legend's real. Jack Black is in Minecraft movie. Singing his song, Tenacious D. Yeah, that's funny. I think Jack Black played a bit of Minecraft, but I don't know how into it he was. It's like, I have to play the game because I'm in the movie now. I have to know what I'm talking about. Alright, you know what? I should probably save all this talk, or this stuff, for like another couple days. That way I can talk about all the new stuff that happened. Because I'm sure there's going to be new stuff. Like, what's going to happen with the judge on Friday? Like, is the government even going to try? And if not, is the judge going to ever hold anyone in contempt? Like, because I think when that happens, things will start moving. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna finish it. I want to go play Stellaris. Alright, see ya. Peace. Stop.